Yo guys, what's up? Caroline here and welcome back to another video on the channel. As you guys can see, we're an ultimate team and today we're going to be trying something new, something different, something which I haven't tried before. So we are going to be doing a Liverpool past and present team, but we're going to be upgrading the team as we go along in the video. So we're going to start off with not a terrible team, but we're going to start off with the worst team possible. Then we're going to see if we can win a game in qualifiers and then soon after in actual weekend league, and then if we do win that game we are going to go ahead and move on to the next match. So heading into the first team, this is the defense. I'm going to go ahead and use rule breakers Alexander-Arnold, inform Matip instead of Gold Van Dijk. I feel like that's more of a challenge to use. And at centre back we're going to use Konate to partner him, and Robertson, inform Robertson in that left back slot. In goals obviously we're going to use Gold Alisson. Now when it comes down to the midfield, we're going to go ahead and use Gold Fabinho. I think that's Champions League Man of the Match Naby Keita, and Inform Firmino. Now I wanted to use the Foot Birthday one, but he is extinct because of the Footies SPCs. But maybe it works out perfectly fine because Foot Birthday Firmino would have been a bit high standard for this team. But as the three attackers we are going to be using Mohamed Salah, Sadio Mane and Felipe Coutinho. So we're going to jump into the gameplay highlights. I'm going to fill up the bench and go into the games. Like I mentioned earlier, this is going to be in weekend league qualifiers, and hopefully we can come away with a win immediately straight off the bat, but we are going to see how it goes, and like I said, hopefully we can come away with a win. Just another thing before I get into the gameplay highlights, we are going to be using this team in a 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, so Firmino in midfield with Keita and Fabinho, Coutinho in that cam position, and Salah and Mane up top in the left and right striker position. So heading into the first match, this is the team that we get matched up against. Not expecting anything less, to be honest with you, but this team looks ridiculous. So we are going to hope and pray that we can somehow come away with the win. So without further ado, let's get into the first match. Straight off the bat here, 4 minutes in, this guy has it, gets it into Mbappe, takes the touch and smashes it past the goalkeeper into the back of the net. Alisson honestly should be saving that. I'm not quite sure how good Gold Alisson is, but Team season Alisson isn't great either, so I'm not really expecting much. Here again, Alisson makes a good save and then Mbappe shoots it right back at him basically, and he just lets it roll past him. So we do go 2-0 down after some very, very unfortunate turn of events. And here again, we go 3-0 down in the first game after 13 minutes. We are getting absolutely hammered and we really need to pick up the pace. And we do exactly that here. Firmino gets into Coutinho, he finds Salah who goes down, and we do get a penalty in the 20th minute to try and pull a goal back. Take it with Fabinho and it hits the post and goes into the back of the net. And because of that penalty we do end up pulling a goal back in this game. Still, in the same match here, Salah gets it into Coutinho, Firmino makes the run ahead of him after making a good pass off to Salah. It's Roberto Firmino who smashes it into the back of the net, a very good shot. And we do end up pulling another goal back to make it 3-2 just before the halftime break. So, like I said, that was just before the halftime break, so now heading into the second half of the match, get the ball into Coutinho here, get past Chiellini, a fake ball roll, not quite sure how I did that to be honest with you, but I did it and it worked, and he smashes it into the near post beyond the goalkeeper, and we managed to equalize in this game from being 3-0 down against a super team to equalizing and making it 3-3. Still in the same match, this is to win the game actually, a typical Alexander-Arnold switch to Robertson. Ronaldo went for the pass to Darwin Núñez, Firmino makes a good interception, gets it into Mane, who makes a brilliant reverse pass, and Darwin Núñez is in behind and scores a header, tucks it away brilliantly into the bottom corner, and we were able to win that game 4-3. So now we can move on and use the next team in this video. A lot of former Liverpool players in this team. Alisson in goals, Alexander-Arnold, Gomez, Konate and Gold Andy Robertson at the back. Midfield we're going to be using Moments Gerrard, inform Jordan Henderson because Captain's Henderson is extinct. Moments John Barnes alongside Moments, well he's going to play a cam actually, and up top we are going to have Moments Owen and Moments Ian Rush. Coutinho is going to play in that centre mid position for now, and we're going to maybe swap Coutinho and Barnes in that 4-1-2-1-2 if we are struggling. But again, we are matched up against a ridiculous team. That team might actually be on par with my normal team. But anyway, we get matched up against a super team, and we are going to see if Owen and Rush can do enough to win us this game. So, straight off the bat here, some excellent passing. Coutinho gets it on to John Barnes, who smashes it into the back of the net, and we end up taking the lead courtesy of a good team play. Here, moving on to the next clip, Konate somehow gets out-headed by Kylian Mbappe, and we do concede the equalizer. But still, in the same match here, we get the ball into Ian Rush, pops it back to Coutinho, moves it on to Owen, helps it on to Steven Gerrard, who hits the post, and then manages to get a goal for himself to make it 2-1. But unfortunately, we do end up conceding here. Ribery wriggles away from Konate and then finds the top corner with a brilliant finish. Unfortunately, nothing we could have done there, but here, brought on Torres, brought on Darwin Núñez. Núñez gets it into Rush, moves it on to Torres, takes a touch past Marquinhos, I think it was Marquinhos, and then smashes it into the near post. Typical Fernando Torres finish, and we are able to win this game 3-2 so that we can move on to the next team. So this is the next team that I will be building. Really fun team, really cool team, and we are going to end up having to play 3-5-2 for this team just to make it work so that we don't have centre mids playing in left back. But anyway, that is the defense. Alexander-Arnold team of the season, Flashback Gomez and Future Stars Konate. In midfield, in left mid, it numbers up Jota because of that 99 pace. Andy Robertson shapeshifters and Champions League Thiago in the CDM position, and Luis Diaz headliner because I put his footies into an SPC. So that is a pretty fun team so far, and when it comes down to the attack that we are going to be using, in that cam position it is going to be your boy Robbie Keane. Many people will forget that he played for Liverpool, but he did play for Liverpool around 2007, 2008. So he's going to go into the cam position, Darwin Núñez into the striker position, and Luis Suarez to partner his Uruguayan counterpart in the striker position. So a really fun team, and we are going to get into the match, and hopefully we can come away with a victory. Like I said, we're going to be playing 3-5-2 basically as it is right now, and hopefully we can win the match. This guy has a really good team. Saint-Maximin, he spent his weekend grinding out like Gabriel Jesus. But anyway, nonetheless, we're going to see if we can keep him at bay with our three at the back, with Todd Trent at centre back. So, heading into the first clip here, Alexander-Arnold 1-2 with Andy Robertson, linking up the two of them again. Rainbow flick, goes for goal, and what a belter that was from Trent Alexander-Arnold. A cracker coming forward from centre back, actually. 1-2 was Andy Robertson, and a smashing finish into the top corner. Speaking of Andy Robertson, again, that's good skill. Unfortunately, that pass gets intercepted, but Robertson gets it into Darwin Núñez, plays a good pass into Suarez, goes for goal, and finds the back of the net with a very, very easy finish, following a very, very good build-up. So, here we win the ball back with Diogo Jota doing defensive work at left mid. Darwin Núñez sends it through. Suarez cuts inside, goes for the finesse shot, and we go 3-0 up in this game. Fantastic performance. This team was honestly the most fun team to use in this video. Yes, even more fun than the final team that I will be using. It was honestly very fun. They just played perfectly together. So they did work out, and I did enjoy myself. But unfortunately, we do end up conceding here. Alisson can only save so many shots, and Mbappe does end up scoring a rebound eventually. And here he plays it in behind for Saint-Maximin. Didn't want to come across with Gomez, but Konate is never going to catch him or push him. So we do end up conceding after he ball rolls the goalkeeper. But that's not it. We have the ball here with Thiago. We win it back, get it into Robbie Keane. Keane finds Suarez. It is a brilliant bit of skill from Suarez, gets past Marquinhos, pops it back to Darwin Núñez, who smashes in the volley into the bottom corner. Brilliant work from our front three, Keane to Suarez to Darwin Núñez, and we go 4-2 up in this game. Here I read the pass and moved Konate into that space. He didn't get the ball. Saint-Max goes through and scores another goal, this time not ball rolling Alisson, just chipping it over him, and he does end up scoring. But again, we have more goals on show here. Suarez gets it, runs a little bit and plays a perfect pass in behind to Darwin Núñez, gets around the goalkeeper and scores a fantastic goal. Good run by him, good dribbling by him, and an easy finish. Speaking of easy finishes, this definitely wasn't an easy finish. Man went for the bicycle kick from right in front of the goals, and he does end up scoring. Fair play to him. Cutback Merchant gets his goal. Anyway, with that being said, the final goal of this video, of this match, was it a goal? No, it wasn't, but it was very, very close. A green timed free kick from 35 yards out, and unfortunately we end up hitting the bar, but luckily we do end up winning, so we can move on to the final team of this video. Now, in defense, I've gone ahead and I'm going to use Alisson, Flashback Gomez, Future Stars Konate, and big boy team of the season Virgil van Dijk. The first time I'm using him in this video, so he is going to be at the centre back position just to anchor our team so that we can go forward from there. Now, in the midfield, I've gone ahead and used Joe Cole in that right mid position because he did play for Liverpool. He did play for Liverpool around 2009, 2010, and then went on loan to I think it was Ligue 1. But in the midfield, in the two centre mid positions, I'm going to go ahead and use Alexander-Arnold Flashback, Alexander-Arnold and Steven Gerrard. In the left mid position, Jorginho Wijnaldum, a Liverpool legend, won us the Champions League, basically, well, we got us to the final of the Champions League. And in attack, probably not the best attack in game that I could use, but Fernando Torres, Kenny Dalglish and Mohamed Salah is a ridiculous attack. You guys will notice I made a slight change. I took Joe Cole out to put Coutinho in. I feel like Coutinho is more relatable. A lot more people watch Coutinho, and he played for us for a much longer period of time than Joe Cole. So toss Coutinho into the team. He's going to play in left mid in a 3-5-2. Alexander-Arnold and right mid, and Wijnaldum and Gerrard in a centre mid position. So we do end up conceding first in this game straight off the bat after 11 minutes. But nonetheless, speaking of Coutinho, here he is, brilliant skill cutting in from the left hand side, gets it into Salah, he finds Fernando Torres who cuts inside and tucks it away with a brilliant finish into the back of the net. Good play from him, good play from us, and we do end up getting an equalizing goal in this game. So unfortunately we end up disconnecting at a 1-1 scoreline, but doesn't really matter. We're just going to go into the next game, and this guy has Lewandowski, Aubameyang, Grafenberg. He's really enjoying the new transfers, but anyway, we're going to see if we can come away with the win. So Salah here moves it on to Fernando Torres, pops it back to Dalglish, who smashes it into the back of the net with a cracking volley to make it 1-0 to us in this game. Still, unfortunately we do concede a lot of goals, and we do concede here to Robert Lewandowski, or Lewandowski should I say, takes the touch and drills it into the bottom corner. But that's not it. We are going to score more goals, obviously. Alexander-Arnold finds Torres. Torres finds Dalglish with a fantastic finish into the back of the net. Just pops it up, gets it onto the right foot, and then volleys it across goal into the back of the net. Brilliant finish, and we do go 2-1 up. But unfortunately, it didn't last too long. Heading into the second half, on the 50th minute mark, this guy runs through on goal and smashes it across the goalkeeper, and Alisson has absolutely no chance of saving that, and we are going to concede another goal here. Lewandowski, so many players free in the box, gets it into Luka Modric, easy finish into the back of the net, and unfortunately now it is 3-2 to this guy, and now he's through again, has it with Aubameyang, gets to the far post, Lewandowski is there to win the header, and it's 4-2 now in this game, and that is probably going to be game, set and match. But no, we're going to concede more goals. I don't know how on earth this guy managed to score that, how he managed to get over Van Dijk with, I think that's Rashford at the far post, and then how Aubameyang managed to get between Gomez and Alisson is definitely beyond me. But we are not down and out just yet. Darwin Núñez gets it into Luis Suarez, going to cut inside, play it into Salah, good dribbling and a fantastic goal. I brought on Núñez and Suarez for Dalglish and Torres, and well, clearly they're linking up there to our benefit, and we do end up getting a goal. Here, Salah has it, gets into Darwin Núñez. Although Suarez was through, I was going to play that pass to Suarez afterwards, but this guy kind of pulls the defender back, so I just went for goal, and it's 5-4 now in this game, and maybe, just maybe, we can take it into extra time. Gerrard has it, gets it out wide to Alexander-Arnold, he finds Darwin Núñez, plays it into Mo Salah, who gets a tap-in, but a fantastic team goal from us, and we do take it to extra time. Good work from everybody to put in the shift and get that equalizing goal. Here Suarez wins the header, Salah gets it toward Darwin Núñez, doesn't really work out, and Luis Suarez back onto it in a flash and chips it over the goalkeeper on the volley with a sensational finish into the back of the net to make it 6-5, and we did end up winning this game quite comfortably. A brilliant performance, and we did end up winning to complete the team transformation of Liverpool. So guys, this is the final team that I used. Basically, you guys have seen it before. Just going through it one last time. This is the final, like I said, this was the last team. So that is basically going to be the end of the video. In my opinion, is this the best bunch of Liverpool players in game? No. But honestly, a very fun team to use in terms of legacy and in terms of combining past and current players like Coutinho, Wijnaldum, obviously the icons, and players like Salah, Alexander-Arnold. So a really fun video to make. If you guys want to see another video like this with another team, let me know down below in the comment section and I will try it out. Or even just a full team video of any team in general, let me know down below and I will try it out. With that being said, it is time to end the video. If you liked it, smash the thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And until then guys, stay tuned for the next one. Peace.